Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back of the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
This one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. Oh, there's the stiff arm.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Positive yards. That's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a run to the left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you added multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Receiver in motion now. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They'll run it to the left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust it? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They'll test the right side here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A solid run, good for first down yardage. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Yeah, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Fighting off the defender. And he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they've got him back at the 4-yard line. Great coverage. Bad decision to bring it out. Offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfect.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And that run produces a decent gain. Game sets up a third down play. Ball handed off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And in first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the point after attempt. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. That's possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. That's a design quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the same runner's got it again. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that gap.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.